What what did I just watch? What an epic all-time collapse. I used to not understand. I used to not be able to resonate with like Browns fans or, other fan bases where they would put the brown paper bag over their head. I never was able to resonate with that until today. Until the 2026 NBA Finals. I've been a Spurs fan all my life. Never have I been so embarrassed to be a Spurs fan. To be up by double digits in every game and find a way to blow it somehow, some way. It's like, as a Spurs fan, a 15-point lead feels like a 5-point lead. It's like they just find a way to blow it, to shoot themselves in the foot every single game. I feel like I'm watching the Dallas Cowboys. Like, I thought I was only going to get disappointed once per year with the Cowboys. I mean, at this point, it's not even disappointing anymore. It's just the Cowboys. You expect it. But with the Spurs, man, we had so much youth. We had so much energy. Our bench was playing. We were jumping out the gym. We were jumping like Jordan off the bench. Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year, didn't show up. Wet the bed. Champagny kind of wet the bed. Wimby wet the bed. Fox. Oh my God, Fox needs to be banned from the city. Ban De'Aaron Fox from the city. Are you kidding me? That layup that he took in Game 4, all the turnovers before that, he wet the bed in Game 5 too. I mean, it got to the point, I feel like the Knicks were just leaving Fox open. He was no threat for anything. He was a liability on the court. It was like we were playing 4-on-5, and Fox is supposed to be our vet. He's supposed to be our vet. How is he our vet when he's never played in the finals? Like, I mean, he's still our vet, but it's like he doesn't really have finals leadership like that. Harrison Barnes he didn't really get any playing time, but one thing I was so confident was our bench. Going into the playoffs, I felt like we had one of the best rotations out of any team. Like I said, we had Keldon coming off the bench, 6th man of the year. Dylan Harper showed up. Shout out to Dylan Harper. He might be better than Cooper Flagg. Argue with your mama. He's better than Cooper Flagg. I'm going to just say it. Bump all the might be. He's better than Cooper Flagg. He's the hardest rookie in the league. I know he's not a rookie anymore, but Harper's going to be a perennial all-star starter. You know what I mean? I'm getting flashes of Parker. And then from Carter Bryant, I get flashes of Kawhi. We look good. We got a young core. Let me give props to the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. They came out and took it. Not really the Knicks fans, not really too happy because, the real Knicks fans, shout out to them. But I feel like a lot of the celebrities who were just on the sideline, like Chris Rock is from South Carolina. Okay? You're not even from New York. There were so many fair weather fans who came out for the Knicks. I think Taylor Swift was there. She got a new team every year. But for people like Stephen A and everything like that, Spike Lee, who longtime Knicks fans, shout out to them. Happy for them that they finally got a ring. I know it's been a long time in New York, a long time. But hell, I can't really talk. They got one before the Cowboys. So respect on that level. Respect to Brunson. Brunson came out and balled. He showed up. And I feel like that's what the Spurs need. We need a bucket getter. Someone who can go get us a bucket when score's tied. It's late in the fourth quarter. We need someone to make a shot. And we just don't have that. We don't have that. I mean, Harper, he's still young. He's a rookie, so you can't blame him too much. Wimby, he's got no post game. He's got no bag. He's got nothing off the dribble. Is he overhyped? He might be overhyped. He might be overrated. He needs to get in the gym. He needs to get in the gym with Tim Duncan, really. Tim Duncan or either Dirk. If Wimby could get a Dirk fadeaway, that would be unstoppable. If he had a sky hook, if he had a go-to post move, where he commands a double team, because right now Wemby does not command a double team. When he drives, he's just looking for contact. He's not actually looking to score. If he went to the basket and was actually looking to score as opposed to looking for a call, which you get those calls in the regular season, in the playoffs. Playoffs? You talking playoffs? You don't get those calls in the playoffs, brother. You gotta go out and get it. You gotta go out and take it. And the Knicks did that. Shout out to the Knicks for doing that. Wemby, instead of hanging out with those damn monks, because obviously they didn't help you. You throwing elbows and everything like that. Stop hanging out with the monks. Stop warming up shooting 3-pointers. I saw the man warming up shooting from the corner 3-pointers. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. He needs to spend all summer with Tim Duncan, all summer with Dirk Nowitzki, because this man said his life depends on winning a championship. And you know what? God damn it, it does. Okay? When you 7'5", your life amounts to nothing but NBA championships. Okay? If he was the greatest brain surgeon of all time, it wouldn't matter, because you 7'5", brother. Like, I don't care if you cure cancer or something like that. You 7'5". You supposed to be playing basketball, brother. You're not supposed to be a doctor. You're not supposed to be doing anything else but winning NBA championships, and you can't wet the bed the way that Wemby did. And speaking of wetting the bed, Stephon Castle, my brother, it got to a point where Castle was scared to even shoot the ball. The Knicks were leaving him open too. Castle, Fox, Keldon Johnson, all of them brothers, they were leaving them wide open. They were no threat from three. Nothing at all. The only good I see from this is that it got the city buzzing again. It reminded me of youthful days, younger days, because growing up in San Antonio, those from San Antonio who know, Spurs are always up in the mix. We're always in the mix, either right at the semifinals, in the finals, and winning that thing too. So it was good. It reminded me of younger days, early 2000s, nostalgia, back when the Spurs were doing their thing, and they're still doing their thing. But this was just one of the most disappointing outings of all time. I mean, we broke the record for the largest comeback in the finals. That was disgusting. Mitch, speaking of wet the bed, Mitch also wet the bed with some of his questionable rotations, times where he maybe could have called a timeout. I mean, I remember previous game to the one they just lost in New York, Cat was in foul trouble. Mitchell Robinson was gassed, so they had a third-string center out there. Forgive me, I don't even know the brother's name. They had a third-string center out there. I think it even got to the point of fourth string, because Sohan was out there, and Sohan's a bona fide scrub. And Wemby's playing defense on Sohan. Why is Wemby not on the bench? He was on the bench for 50 seconds in the second quarter, or in the second half in the previous game. He needs more rest than that, especially when we were we were up by 29 points. But why do you not have your star player taking this time to rest? There's just so many questionable calls by Mitch Johnson, or I think more appropriate word is decisions. So many questionable decisions, but he is young, he is new. I just feel like we can only give ourselves that excuse for so long, being young, being new. I'm tired of Wemby's apologies. I'm tired of Wemby saying we got to do better. I'm tired of hearing the team say we got to do better. We need their actions to line up with their words. And Fox, please, dear God, Fox is not welcome back in the city. Please trade him expeditiously, ST, I would say. I think if we trade Fox, maybe Carter Bryant. I hate to say it because I like Carter Bryant, but hear me out. Fox, Carter Bryant, and a first rounder, and we either go after you might need more if we're going to target Anthony Edwards, because Anthony Edwards, that's a bucket getter. If we got Anthony Edwards and Wemby, that's going to be the new Shaq and Kobe. Or something I do see that not a lot of people are talking about, we need LeBron. Get LeBron to San Antonio. Hell, bring Bronny too. Okay, bring Bronny too. But if we had LeBron, that is a trade that would work for both parties. Because think about it. He's a little bit older, and he needs a team to carry him to the finals. And the Spurs are still young, and they need that OG vet on the floor. And again, I hate the whole young argument because you can only use it for so long. But given the circumstances, they are still relatively young. And if LeBron is on the floor, Spurs have a 29-point lead. They're just not losing it. LeBron is just such a surgeon on the court. He's a coach on the court. He would be that rock when everybody's rattled. When Wemby's rattled, when Mitch is rattled, you have LeBron out there on the floor, and he's basically a coach on the floor, similar to like Chris Paul, which the Spurs really could have used Chris Paul this series. Man, if they had a younger Chris Paul on the Spurs instead of Fox, really anybody out there instead of Fox. I was saying from game one we needed to start Harper, but maybe Harper's still too young and he doesn't have the plays down like that. But man, this is one of the most embarrassing outings that I've seen as a Spurs fan. To go out like that, man, at this point, I feel like I wish that they just lost in the first round or something in the second round. Not when you on national TV and the whole world is watching. I mean, just to get exposed like that, it's just, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be hard to get over, man. I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling like I got a hangover or something like that. And especially to let it happen in your city. This is supposed to be the city with the Alamo, man. We supposed to fight till the end. If you gonna lose in the finals, at least let it happen in New York. And Wemby was talking all this about how he believes they can take it to Game 7. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it family friendly. But brother, you said that in the next day, lost the next game. At this point, I don't even get my hopes up anymore with the Spurs. I mean, and they keep saying, they're young. I hate that. I know I just said it earlier, but I hate the whole they're young conversation because you never know how many opportunities you're going to get in the finals. Plenty of professional athletes have talked about how they get to the finals early in their career and they think, we lost this one, but we'll come back and get it next time. And there might not always be a next time. You just never know. You never know if there's going to be a next time. So yeah, man. Uber disappointed. Congrats to the Knicks. Spurs, we got to shake up the roster. We got to get rid of Fox. God dang, man. And we need a bucket getter, and we need some depth at that center position. Shout out to Cornette. Cornette played great. But other than Cornette, we really don't have any big bodies like that who can get in there and bang. I think we need a true power forward, which, gets back to my whole LeBron conversation. But I don't want to sit here and go in circles. That's just, post-game, off the cuff. But yeah, we'll see what we do next season. It's been a great run. It's been a great ride. I wish we could have finished better. But until next time, go Spurs, go.